Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is D's Word of the Night. Monday, March 3rd, 2025. Right now, the Spotty on Ass show. I got a lot to be happy for. We're at 962 subscribers. To all my 962 subscribers, we're just less than 38 subscribers away to reaching that 1,000 mark. Don't want to make an Oscar speech of it, but I'm going to make this brief. It has been a long 11-year journey, and the journey is almost, I wouldn't say come to an end, but to a new beginning once I hit that 1,000 mark. Somebody was asking me today. In fact, somebody was asking me in Pete's Coffee. It was like, Officer D, that's what they call me at North of Sheffield Commons. What happens when you reach that 1,000 mark? That's a very good question. I've been asking myself that same question, what I'm going to do. Well, I put it like this. Gonna have a little get together. We're gonna celebrate, and we're gonna continue to do that again once we get another 1,000. Once we get another 1,000, and so forth and so forth. But just to, again, we're less than 38 subscribers away to get that 1,000 mark. And speaking of Peace Coffee, I'm going to give our shout out right now to my newest member, or should I say my newest subscriber on DCN Presents Power Players. I'm just too excited. I'm a little tired, but at the same time, I try to work with it. She goes by the name of Bean. Yes, I know a female named Bean. So again, shout out goes out to Bean, my newest subscriber on DCN Presents Power Players. So she happened to be one, and then I have another subscriber. Give me a second. That goes by the name of Nicole Lobato, and she's on Facebook, and she also subscribed to the show. So that's our two newest subscribers. So again, talk to the both of them. Thank you so very much. But the quest still continues. We need more subscribers. And another subscriber, which I'm about to pull up right now. In fact, I ran into him on the train tonight. Uh, Shout out goes out to Jeremy from GameStop, or should I say he's a former employee of GameStop, but still a gamer and all. And I just ran into him tonight. So again, shout out goes out to Jeremy. Man, thank you so much. Thanks for even just taking a chance. We got a chance to hook up, talk for a minute on the train. I thought that was cool. So we go from there. All right. Well, because I'm going to give out shout outs right quick. To the president and co founder of DCN Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris. Thank you. Sean the Genius Harris at the Harrison headquarters on the south side of Chicago. To Sean's sister April, shout out goes out to you. To my goddaughter, my little lima bean, his daughter, Sarah, shout out goes out to you. He's on my show right now. Again, also a shout out to the co-host of my show. He's been my ride or die for years. Again, shout out goes out to Prince Unique, or should I say Matt Unique, aka Prince You Yeet. We yeet now, we yeet again. Shout out goes out to him. To our boy Jeremiah King, is just hanging in a little bit longer, because in the next few moments I am going to talk about the new WWE 2K25 game. Shout out goes out to that. To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you. Also, just let everybody know I have my new TV now. Yes, it is a TCL 4K Ultra High Definition. This is pretty much my third or fourth day enjoying this TV right now. I just got through watching something on cable. I think I just got through finishing watching Transformers, the the last night. It looks amazing in 4K, man. I am so glad I got this. And I was speaking to Larry Leonard today. He said, you know, this TV going to give you good luck. And so far it has. Matt Unique said, very nice. How you like it so far? As the words of Vin Diesel, it's about damn time. I love it, man. I really do love it. And what I love even more, now I get to see my PlayStation 5 4K Ultra High Definition. Speaking of which, speaking of PlayStation 4 games, we're going to pull this out right now. Everybody knows I have Monster Hunter Pro on the PlayStation 4, but now or should I say, I just picked this up last week. I'm about to play this tonight. Monster Hunter Wild. Yes. And as promised, I have the Steelbook. I have the Steelbook. The game is already inside the unit, but there go the Steelbook right there. Steelbook. And I'll be playing that tonight. And then keep in mind the next few moments, I'll talk about the new WWE 2K25 in the next few months. I guess I'll put up the logo picture right now. Go to pictures. Let's see. We'll be talking about that in a few minutes. And keep in mind the new WWE 2K25. For those who got it at GameStop, I got mine from GameStop. I should be playing mine this week. For those who did not get it from GameStop, you'll have to wait one more week. So once that game comes home, I'm going to do some exclusive gameplay on Monster Hunter WoW and on the WWE 2K25. Good to see that they're still making steelbooks. Believe it or not, this is the first steelbook I bought of 2025, and it's the first steelbook I done bought in like a little over 2 years. I mean, as far as video game wise is concerned. So I paid $83 for it. I don't care. It's just the fact that I want to add this to my collection. And as you can see, this is Monster Hunter WoW, and you have like this ice dragon from the front to the back cover. It looks great. It looks amazing. The game is already in the system. So I was playing it on my PlayStation Portal. It's a little tricky, so now I'm going to have to do this the right way and just go ahead and play it from the PlayStation 5 and go from there. So let's talk about WWE 2K25 right quick. For those, now it's a little challenging right now. If you still pre-order it now, my guess is it's cutting it by a long shot. You can still pre-order it. If not, you'll have to wait till next week to buy it in the store or whatever. But again, to my GameStop crew or whatever, you know, if you guys already pre-ordered, if you guys already got it on reserve, you can get it, play it now, do whatever. You know, I'm going to play the smart role. I'm just going to get the basic because I did a little research from GameStop. And what you can do, and they told me that the basic you can buy right now. I've already paid for the basic. Now, as far as which I'll show in a minute, as far as the Undertaker, give me a second. We're going to do this right quick. I keep doing that. Now, if you want to get the Undertaker, they won't have a physical copy. So how they got it set up right now is you buy the physical copy of the game, you download it. Now, when you want to get the Undertaker, the Dead Man Edition, that's what I was trying to say, you will have to purchase it from the game. I'm just too excited and tired. I'm trying to get my words and thoughts together. You have to order it from the PlayStation Store. All right, and then download it on to your PlayStation 5, and you can play it like that. So as far as the Dead Man Edition and the damn, I'm just too tired. I had a long day at work. Give me a second. You know, I'm just tired. Y'all have to excuse me. and the Bloodline edition. That's what I'm trying to say. Those it's that's a lame digital version of the Dead Man edition. That henceforth, that's why I'm going to. And I believe it or not, I really want the Dead Man edition. I figure I'll come out a few bucks more and just get the Bloodline edition. That way I can have that and plus other features that come along with it. I think the Bloodline edition, I think you have to pay an extra if you want to download it and play it, to your physical copy. I think it's like $60 more, but it's worth it because at least you'll have the season pass. Knowing them, they'll probably throw in the Dead Man edition, and plus extra other stuff. And don't forget, even if you pre-order it from GameStop, of course, you're going to get all the members of the Y6. Now, it might be inside the box, or what GameStop going to do, they're going to print you out this code that you can add into your PlayStation 5 or your PlayStation Pro or whatever system you have, and you can get all the members of the Y6, which I think that's cool too. So leave in the comments, let me know what you guys want to see as far as some of the new features on the PlayStation 5 as far as WWE 2K25 is concerned. Alright, it said that's lame, a digital only version of the Dead Man. Knowing them, they'll probably have a digital version of the Bloodline, but even if you do get it, at least out of one of the two, they got to throw in the season pass, man. Because I'd rather just go ahead and get the Bloodline edition. That way I'll have everything, the season pass, excuse me, the Dead Man, the Y6, anything else that comes with it, so be it. I just want to play right away. Okay, we talked about that. And leaving comments on what you guys want to see on WWE 2K25. So we talked about the games. Next, speaking of games, I'll get this out the way right quick. And don't forget Nintendo Switch 2, the Undertaker edition is my favorite so far. I'm just going to go ahead and get the Dead Man edition. That way I'll have both and everything, season pass and all that stuff. I'll just go and pay the $69 more and just knock it out. Nintendo Switch 2 will be released April 2nd. Somebody was asking me tonight as I'm going to get it. My answer is no. I want to wait until I say the fall and get that. But once I find out if they're coming out with any other additional new games, I will let everybody know. I do know they're coming out with a Mario Kart 9. And I think that's going to be cool because I'm a huge fan of Mario Kart. So we're going to wait and see what happens as far as on the Nintendo Switch project is concerned. And Nintendo Switch is ready to eat for everyone, just to let everybody know. But I will keep everybody updated. Let's talk about movies. Okay. And one of the movies I want to talk about is the Thunderbolts. But before I talk about the Thunderbolts, let me switch gears right quick back to the WWE as far as Elimination Chamber. What's the price for the Nintendo Switch 2? More than likely, it's going to be about $300, maybe $300. It's pretty much how it was on the first one. A little over $300, $300, yeah. So what people doing now, they're turning in their old Nintendo Switches so they can get the 2. Me, I'm keeping it. That way, I'd rather have both the first and second one. So, but I'm gonna wait till probably around the fall to get mine because it's just too much stuff coming out right now. And at the same time, I got a lot to tackle on here, so just let everybody know. Before I start talking about the Thunderbolts again, excuse me, shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Universe, WWE Enterprises, Triple H is still the man. TKO Enterprises, the final boss, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. It's a trip. I saw the Elimination Chamber, or at least highlights of it and previews of it the other day. I gotta admit, it was crazy as hell. For stars, I want to give a shout out. She's back. I'm glad she's back. I love her to death. The Perfect Storm, Jay Gargill, baby, welcome back. You look good. You look better than ever. I mean, the girl was just banging as hell. She went in there and kicked Naomi dead in the dirt. I mean, she damn near killed the damn girl in so many ways. Thought she was gonna rip Liv Morgan's head off, but either way it goes, she was just the most dominant chick up in there. So again, shout out goes out to the Perfect Storm, Jay Gargill. I don't know if who else won, and I think John Cena won the Elimination Chamber. I'm not sure. The part that really blew me, and speaking of John Cena, and again, shout out goes out to Hustle, Loyal, Respect. Or is he all that right now? Because, this is John Cena's, you know, last You Can't See Me tour, whatever you want to call it. And my mind was blown when he turned heel. First of all, nobody didn't see it coming. I'm usually predict when it come down to wrestling. I would have saw something like that coming. Even I didn't see it coming. So now that John Cena's healed, he's going to do whatever it takes to become the 17-time world champion. And now he's under the Rock, which that kind of blew my mind. But who would never thought two enemies, or should I say the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And in this case, that's what's going on between John and the Rock right now. We're going to see what happens. We really going to see what happens. And again, I still got love. I'm not gonna lie. I still got love for John Cena, but it's just I didn't see that coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, as far as the best in the world, CM Punk, I hate that he didn't get his WrestleMania moment, but sooner or later, he deserves a belt too. In fact, I know a couple of cats that deserves a belt. Punk deserves a belt. That Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, he definitely deserves a belt. Even though he's been over there for a hot second, but man, he's dominating everything. He deserves a belt. Roman, before it's all over with, he gonna get his belt back. I mean, there are certain cats that deserves a belt. Cody Rhodes, I gotta admit, by him being the face of the company right now, I would say I wouldn't say he's a dominant champion, but I consider him as the most respectful champion. So again, shout out goes out to the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. He's the most, to me, I think he's the most respectful champion we didn't have in a long time. So I just don't like how y'all pushing this guy around. It was bound to happen. Sooner or later, a Rhodes was going to win a championship. And right now, I'm pretty sure the late, great Dusty Rhodes is proud of both of his sons right now. Both Goldust and the Nightmare, if that makes any sense. So I just wanted to get that off my chest right quick. Let's talk about the Thunderbolts. This is the most coolest gimmick I've ever seen. Everyone deserves a second shot. The Thunderbolts. Okay, and look who you got on the box of Wheaties right now. You got the Black Widow's little sister, Yelena. You got the Winter Soldier. You got a different variant of Captain America. You have Ghost. You have Taskmaster. And you have the Red Guardian. This will be in theaters May 2nd. Okay? I've seen the trailer for this. And what it is, the Avengers went off their own separate ways, leaving the anti-heroes. Now they cannot get along with each other. Let's get that out the way right now. But at the end, they have one common cause to keep the world safe. Would I go see this? Yes. Anything that's Marvel, I'm going to represent. Captain America Brave New World. Believe it or not, I gave it an 8. I thought that was good. I think the next movie I want to see, in fact, I'm going to pre-order it Thursday, and that's Venom, The Last Dance. I've seen it on Amazon. They want $30 for it. Buying it. It's got to come home, and I definitely want to see this, on this 4K ultra high definition. But nonetheless, leave in the comments And let me know if you guys ready to see the Thunderbolts. I think this is going to be great for Marvel. And then Marvel got another movie coming out, which to me, I think is going to be Marvel's year on this movie. And that's my prediction. And that is the Fantastic Four First Step. It kind of remind me of the Suicide Squad version of Marvel. In fact, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You took the words right out of my mouth. Only difference is, yeah, they're like in the Suicide Squad, you had a lot of bad guys. In this, they're like the anti-heroes. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of like that. But I'm gonna see it. It's Marvel. I got to support it. Marvel's Fantastic Four First Steps. This comes out this summer. I think, because you know how Marvel works, every year they gotta make $1 billion movie, like it or not. I think this movie is gonna be $1 billion movie. And the reason why I say that, even though from the drawn illustration, I know two of the actors. You got Pedro Pascal from The Mandalorian, from The Last of Us, from the Kingsman, The Golden Circle. Then you got Vanessa Hughes, who plays from Mission Impossible, Hobbs and Shaw, and she plays Susan Richards. Now the other two actors, I don't know as far as the Human Torch and the Thing. Once I find out their names, I will let everybody know. But the trailer on this is amazing, man. The Baxter Building, amazing. You even got the Fantastic Car just rolling through the streets. It's incredible. So this is a movie I will see, and then a part of the trailer I like when they show a shadow silhouette of Galactus. I'm like, oh man. And all this is leading, spoiler alert, for Avengers Doomsday. And keep in mind, just to let everybody know, it leads up to this character right here. If I can pull it up. Just giving you guys an early spoiler. You can't have the Fantastic Four without Doctor Doom. All this is leading up to Avengers Doomsday. R. RDJ. Robert Downey Jr. Yes, Iron Man. He is going to be the new Doctor Doom. And as he said last year at the San Diego Comic-Con in 2024, new mask, same task. And as you can see, you got all this Doom followers in the back, with the Doom mask on, he's rocking the Doom outfit, like a little green suit, holding the mask. You can't go wrong with that. So all this right now is leading up to that. Now as far as Avengers Doomsday, that's later down the line. And then you got to keep in mind, Robert Downey Jr., he pretty much started all this, other than the Spider-Man series. I would never thought I would picture him as Doom, but now come to think of it, I think he can pull that off. True, you can't have the Fantastic Four without the Doctor Doom, vice versa. Yes, all this is leading up to Avengers Doomsday. And as you can see, boom, look at it. It's Robert Downey Jr. Plus the Silver Surfer. Yes. Well, the Silver Surfer is he is a servant of Galactus. But all this leads together. Yeah. Look out. There he is in the flesh. He got his Doom followers behind him. He's ready. So I'm ready for it. So we're going to leave in the comments and let me know if you guys are going to see, pull it back up one more time. Come on. The Fantastic Four First Steps. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. This movie's going to make $1 billion. I'm going to tell you that right now. I think eventually they will collide all. Here's my prediction, Prince. Out of all the movies that's coming out in 2025, Fantastic Four First Step is going to be $1 billion movie. They're going to take that $1 billion movie. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be all three movies combined. It can be the Thunderbolts. It could be Captain America's Brave New World. It could be Marvel for all I care. But they can take all the profit off those movies, all three of them combined, join forces. They're going to push that project off the earnings or whatever they made. Doesn't matter. And they're going to jam all that into Marvel's Avengers Doomsday. My guess is this is going to be the $1 billion movie for Marvel. Marvel has a track record of every year they're going to have $1 billion movie. When Black Panther first came out, $1 billion movie. Infinity Wars, $1 billion movie. Endgame, the highest gross $1 billion movie in history. Spider-Man, No Way Home, the highest gross $1 billion Spider-Man movie, mind you, of all time, made over $1 billion. You got to think this is the Fantastic Four. This is like the first family of Marvel. I'm about 1,000% sure they're going to make $1 billion off of this. They're going to take those fundings. They're going to push it towards Avengers Doomsday. I'm usually good on predictions like this, so stay tuned for further details. But that's how they do it. Marvel cannot walk away and not make $1 billion. And then later I will talk about, as far as the DC universe, Superman Legacy. I like James Gunn, but at the same time, this I have to be a show based on DC. That'll be next time, and I'll give you my input on that. Seen the trailer for it. It looks good, but I gotta grab my shovel and dig some more dirt on this, man. But I mean, if you really think about it, and I like DC because there are certain characters in there. But since I've been keeping up with both DC and Marvel, here's the track record: Marvel, $1 billion movie every year. DC haven't made $1 billion movie yet. I think the only movie that came close to making $1 billion, I gotta say it. I'm gonna name three of them. Okay, the Justice League, Aquaman, and Wonder Woman. Those are the three only movies that came close to making $1 billion. But if I had to choose out of one of them that I would think would have made $1 billion for DC, I got love for all three of them. I gotta go with Aquaman on this one. It's a split. It's either between Aquaman or Wonder Woman, but for some reason I gotta go with Aquaman on this one. Straight up. If I had a second choice, it would be Wonder Woman. But back to Marvel is concerned, Marvel can't be Marvel without walking away with $1 billion movie. It's in their DNA, it's in their genetics, it's in their genes, it's in their blood. It's got to be done like that. So those are my predictions. All this is going towards the Avengers Doomsday Project. Just wait and see. And leave in the comments, let me know if it's going to be a day one for you guys. All right, because I'm definitely going to go see it. Next, because I'm doing everything from my tablet, let's talk about Jurassic World Rebirth. That's coming out this year. Honestly, I thought they was done with the whole dinosaur thing, but I don't get me wrong. I love Jurassic Park, man. Jurassic Park World, whatever. So in this one, Scarlett Johansson, who plays Black Widow, she's like the leading lady in this. I think that's gonna be good. I've seen the trailer. Looks amazing. Will I see Rebirth when it come out? More than likely, yeah. So I'm just gonna wait and see where this storyline takes place after from the last movie. Leave in comments and let me know if you guys are gonna see Jurassic World Rebirth. Next, let's see. Right, yeah. The Killer Doll is back in Megan 2.0, June 27th. I'll blow it up right quick. Miss me? Yeah, baby. I miss you so much from far away. You can stay right where you at. Megan 2.0, only in theaters June 27th. I've seen the first Megan, got it on home video. Now I'm ready to see the second one again. I like horror. I'm just not deep into horror. But this one, she did good in the first one. Let's see what the girl can do in the second one. Other than she gonna dance and try everything in her power to kill you to death. So she got rhythm and style. I give her that for, for a Killer Doll. Got some moves. Let's see what happens. Leave in the comments and let me know if you guys gonna see Megan 2.0 in theaters June 27th. All right, because I think she got some new tricks up her sleeve. That's just me. All right. Next, I'm doing everything from my tablet. I think that's about it. Gonna put the logo back up. Because in a minute, my little robot buddy's about to go on break. Let me give out shout outs right quick to the president and co-founder of DC Networks and Power Players. Again, Sean the Genius Harris. Again, thank you so much. You know I gave him a shout out earlier. Matt Unique, shout out goes out to you. Who else? To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the South Side Chicago. Oh, now I know what I meant to put up before I end my show. Now it just hit me. Because I will do it at the last minute. And knowing I'm tired, I need to get some rest. And it's this right here. Because I will forget. Try not to forget. There he is. There we go. Come on. Okay, I got to clean my screen. And if this is your birthday month, for March 3rd, 2025, happy birthday from all of us, some DC and some Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. 1, you have to sub to the show. 2, you leave in the comments as far as the day of or the day after. And 3, if I see it in the comment, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Presents Power Players. Alright? I'm just a little tired, but once I get a couple hours of sleep, I'll be re-energized. Alright. And we're going to do one more thing. Put back up this logo. Little robot buddy, you can finally go on break. Disney confirms 2 Predator movies for 2025. No, that's my first time hearing something like this. 2 Predator movies? Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, there are actually 2 films in the works. One titled Predator Badlands. Okay. I'm not surprised with Disney because later on I'm still doing some more. And that's some news to me. I'm glad you brought that up, which means now you gave me extra homework to find out when is that coming out. But I also did a little extra work as far as on Disney, which I'll bring up on a later date. They are doing a live action version of Snow White. I've seen a little trailer on that, and they also doing a live action of Lilo and Stitch. I'm not gonna lie, I love both of them, but to see a live action of Lilo and Stitch, man, I'm all in for that, man, straight up. Matt Unique said, and another that as Bill declined to provide any information on aside from confirming that it will be released in 2025. Hasbell? I gotta check into that. There's a lot of stuff that's been declined in 2025. I'm glad you brought that up right now besides movies. I want to get back to a video game topic in a minute. I was talking to one of my partners on the train that used to work for GameStop, my partner Jerome, and I'm a little pissed right now, especially with DC. I want to get back with them in a minute as far as the gaming division is concerned. We were supposed to have Wonder Woman the video game. Scrapped it. The hell is wrong with y'all? Okay, and this is why Marvel is stumping a mud hole in their throat. There's only one other game I want before the end of 2025. Even if I don't get my Nintendo Switch 2, there's always next year. I'm cool with that. Please, for the love of God, it's time to bring the Wolverine video game. Yeah, dude, they scrapped the project because at first that they were showing little bits and pieces of, you know, of the Wonder Woman as far as the trailer, as far as in her uniform. You know, they show bits and pieces of her uniform, her crown, and lasso, and all that. They didn't show no gameplay. They just show a little skit of how Wonder Woman looks, you know, through the trailer. And then I'm finding out they scrapped the project. Okay, I want to talk. Goes out to the WB Studios. This goes out to James Gunn right now. You're not DC Comics. You might be Warner Brother Movies and Warner Brother Interactive Studio, but you're not DC Comics. This is where Marvel be stumping you in your neck. Let's compare the comparison. Let's compare the tail of the tail. Let's start with Marvel. When Marvel makes a movie, 9 times out of 10, they always, and I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes they always try to keep it as fan base as humanly possible, because they try to keep their movies at fan base as humanly possible. Henceforth, this is the reason why Marvel comes out a movie, especially 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a billion-dollar movie, because they always try to give the fans what they want. Let's talk about DC. DC is good, but it's not the fact they don't want to give the fans what they want. James Gunn figured in his own image, this is what the fans what they want, because this is what he think is best. That's stupid as hell. And I'm sorry if I break my state of direction, which remind me, because it's March right now, my state of direction goes back in progress starting next week. In fact, right around the time after WWE 2K25 comes out, we resume that in progress. So swim with it a little bit longer. But that's what he does. You know, your ideal, your version, what you think what the fans want in a DC universe, dude, I'm going to tell you right now. You don't know. Personally, I think I know what the fans want more than you do. Okay, you is changing it in your image, but you're not keeping everything as far as originality towards what the comics is made on and what the fans want. If you can do it like that, now I can see you in competition with Marvel, if it makes any sense. But now, and then keep in mind, the DC universe don't have too many video games like Marvel does. Last video game they made was Suicide Squad, to kill the Justice League. I have that game, and the only reason why I bought that game, I'm not into shooters, but it was cool because you got my favorite character on there, Killer Shark. When I get the chance, I might have to get back into that all over again, another date for another time. But yeah, the Wonder Woman project, you know damn well y'all needed that. Scrapped it. And then because of that, now when the Wolverine come out, now DC wish they could have had something to compete against that. But you scrapped the project and it was too late. That was just stupid. James, you're not the DC universe. The same way they can't even do Super Pack, wait a minute, Superman, oh yeah, Superman game, which is utterly ridiculous. I was trying to read it at first because the words were split up, you know, the words were split up, whatever, but you try to say Superman, right. Okay, cool, Jeremiah King, don't beat me up, man, I was just trying to figure out the message, all right. But, no, for real, straight up, but yeah, that's what they doing. Keep in mind, the last game DC made was Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Right now, when it comes down to the video game department, Marvel is always 2, if not 3 games ahead. Okay, last game Marvel made was Spider-Man 2. This year, Everybody and their mama is waiting on the Wolverine. Now, keep in mind, they just got a leg up off of Marvel Rivals, and that's a downloadable game for the PlayStation 5 and the Pro, and that's free. So, like I told you before, they're always 2 games ahead. I would have never scrapped that project on the Wonder Woman. Y'all long overdue. Now, the only thing that's keeping them alive right now, if you think about it, when the last time they made a Batman game? Okay, at least Marvel is versatile. They'll work on Spider-Man, and then later they'll work on something else. Spider-Man, I gotta admit, is their cash cow, but at least they willing to step in the waters and try something else. Now we got Wolverine coming. Now we already got Marvel Rivals right now. DC, come on, man. That's gotta stop, man. And again, if James Gunn's watching this right now, you can't put the DC Comics in your image. If you're going to do it right. Let the fans decide the image of what's best for the future and the nature of DC Comics. You know, I ain't got nothing against DC. Other than, again, I love Batman, I love Wonder Woman. Superman, he's alright, you know, but it's just, I can't explain it no other way. But you guys, hate to say it, y'all gonna need all the help you can get. But every time you fall, just remember one thing. Marvel is gonna always come up with $1 billion movie every year, if not something $1 billion related to as far as video games are concerned. When is DC gonna finally wake up and have their first own $1 billion video game? I don't know when is it gonna happen, but they need to think real hard on how they can make that happen soon. Alright, so I've said enough about Marvel. Is there anything else I need to know? Did I put up the birthday banner? Yeah, I put up the birthday banner. But you can go on break. And then they say, when was the last time they actually did a Justice League video game for the console? Prince, that's a great question. I can't even remember, to tell you the truth. DC, James Gunn, the rest of you guys are sitting around at the water cooler knowing y'all need to get back to work. You guys are like, I don't even want to go down the list, but I'll just come up with a ballpark figure. You guys are at least down by 20 ideals behind. At least 20. 5 of those ideals should be on top of the map right now. Okay, and here are some of a few. One, I can't even remember the call when y'all made a Superman game. Now, I'll admit, y'all have made, right now, I can go into my collection right now. It may take me 3 weeks to dig it out. Y'all have made every variant of a Batman video game. Y'all made every last one of them. And I can go in my room. It's going to take me 2 weeks to dig them all out. I got every Batman game you could think of. You know, Batman Vengeance. That was the first one on the PlayStation. Got it in there. Still got it. Got it. Not going to lie. Arkham Knights, Arkham City, you name it, they in there. Y'all is long overdue. Prince says a good point. The Justice League. When is you guys going to make a Superman game? When is you guys going to make a Wonder Woman? When is you guys going to make a Flash? Okay, I'll go there. You guys going to make a Supergirl video game? Hell, you could throw the dog Crypto in there for all I care. When is you guys going to do that? I will give you guys a brief memory. The last superhero game you guys ever made. And y'all, it's long overdue, so pay close attention. I want everybody to listen, 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 listen. The last video game that DC ever made, I know because I got them both in my room right now. Don't want to dig all that out. That's going to take 3 weeks to find, but I sure I got them both. Injustice 1 and Injustice 2. Here's the kick to the forehead. Anybody heard anything about Injustice 3? Here's the answer. Wrong. They're just sitting in the dirt. Okay? If you guys want to scrap the project on Wonder Woman, fine. This is the time now. Y'all gotta play make up and catch up. Okay? No word on Injustice 3. Straight up. Because you want to know why? Here's the reason why, Prince. They're doing absolutely awful in the gaming department, and most of their movies are going awfully except for 3 movies you just named before. Exactly. You want to know why? You blame James Gunn. As far as gaming department, y'all could have ran with anybody. Right now, now don't get me wrong. They still under WB Interactive Studios. Those are the same people who made Mortal Kombat. And oh yeah, newsflash, Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out this summer. I don't know the release date, but it is coming soon. Soon as I get the release date on Mortal Kombat 2, you guys will know, and I will tell it to you live on DCN Networks Presents Power Players. But the last game they made was Injustice 1, Injustice 2. If you really think about it, they're really like 4 games behind. Okay, they didn't make another Batman. They did not make it another Injustice. Technically, they should have ran with the project. Still make the Wonder Woman. Still make the Flash. I've been hearing people that what they really want to see, a Teen Titans video game, which they were long overdue on that. The last Teen Titans I've ever played, I think that was either on the PlayStation 1. No, I take that back. That was on the PlayStation 2. You guys are long overdue. So I don't blame Warner Brother Interactive Studio because they're the same people who made Mortal Kombat. They put the blood in the video game. They geniuses. So I don't blame them. I don't blame it so much as DC. I blame James Gunn and everybody else sitting on this project. Y'all need to tighten it up. Because don't get me wrong, you still got some DC fans out there. Me, I'm going to call it straight down the middle. I like DC. I'm going to always like DC to the day I die. But I love Marvel. Look at the name. Marvel. Short for marvelous. Okay? How can you go wrong with Marvel? Straight up. And they say they're doing right. So y'all need to get it together. Extraordinary. Shout out goes out to you. Hello. Welcome to the stream right now. We are at 962 subscribers. We're less than 38 subscribers. We need 38. We need 38 more subscribers so we can get that 1,000 mark. Once we get that 1,000 mark, we're going to do a little get together. We're going to celebrate, we're going to get it in like Earl Flynn, Jack. Matt Unique said, I'm surprised they still in business with so much lacking with their big time. Here's the reason why. Because 2 things. One, you ain't got enough writers, first of all. You ain't got enough good writers. And 2, you ain't got nobody that's going to support them as far as game development. Besides Warner Brother Interactive Studios, which I think is probably one of the best companies in the world. I'm in the hospital, lad. I'm not well. Oh man, are you serious? Hold on. Let me break away from that topic for a minute. Dang, man. Are you for real? Hold on. Oh man. Give me a second. Let me see if I got that banner. Here it is. I'm going to put it up right now. Yes. This is my Get Well Soon banner. I put that up for like if people are sick, if they injured. Dude, I told you I'm always one step ahead of everything. I keep telling everybody I strike fast and hit hard. And I did not know you was in the hospital, man. So this is so again, I'm gonna give out a very special shout out to Extraordinary Crypto. I'm sorry you in the hospital, man. My family, my prayers, and my love go out to you and your family, man. Please, from all of us, from DCN Networks Presents Power Players, man. Prince, you couldn't have said it better myself. Speedy recovery, man. Get well, man. And hey, whatever you do, just relax, man. Relax, take your time, don't get stressed out, don't worry about nothing. So if anybody see this Get Well Soon banner, again, this is for people who are injured, who are sick, who need a little inspiration to get better, man. You telling me that right now, my heart goes out to you. So please, please, brother, get well. Straight up. So, and this is a public service announcement from DCN Presents Power Players. All right. Little robot buddy, you can go on break. And I've been ill for the last 6 years, broadcasting every day, draining me. You've been for 6 years, brother. Let me tell you something. There's an old saying, health is wealth, man. You've been broadcasting for 6 years, dude. I've been broadcasting for like 11 going on 12 years. And we're pretty much in the same boat. Not trying to make the show too personal, but I'll make it personal real quick. If it's going to help encourage you, we're going to encourage each other together. Like I said, 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. 3 years ago, I recently had a heart attack and had to go under 2 stem surgeries in my heart. And right now, I am a heart recipient. And to be honest with you, technically, I don't even supposed to be in front of this camera myself. But because of the love I have for the brand and for the YouTube and the PlayStation community, and to the 962, which going on to 1,000 subscribers, that's depending on me right now, I'm not going to do no more, no less than I can. But you better believe one thing. When I came up with that catchphrase, strike fast and hit hard, the pain I have inside of me, I'm turning this to something positive, and I'm going to keep going, man. I'm just going to keep going, as they say in the hood, until the wheels fall off. But you got to stay focused. You got to stay strong, because in the end, regardless of what I do, what I say, how I feel, vice versa towards you, like my mom always say, man, God is still in control, man. So please, man, get well. All right. But yeah, that's how they doing it, man. James Gunn, step it up, man. Step it up. And as far as on the gaming division, my advice, I would put that project, the Wonder Woman project, man, put that back in production. You guys are like 3 games behind. Because right now, technically, we should be playing Injustice 3 right now, if you really want to know the truth. And ain't nobody saying a word on that. Okay? Come on, y'all. Tighten it up, because for every time you guys drop the ball, sooner or later you're going to be jealous at your rivals. Should I say your Marvel rivals? Just ask yourself, when the last time y'all made $1 billion? Marvel gonna make $1 billion every year, every time. It could be off of one movie. It ain't got so much to be a video game. It could be off of one movie. They got the track records to prove it. What's gonna really kill them? What if they make $1 billion off 2 movies someday? Whoo! I don't think nobody ready for that kind of smoke. I'm trying to tell you, y'all got to get it together, straight up. And again, to Extraordinary Crypto, hey man, please get well. Alright. Let's see. Do I need more shout outs? Again, to everybody north of Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back this week to protect them all from the forces of evil. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. I'm about to end this video because in a minute I need to take a break, and I'm gonna get into some Monster Hunter Wild. So we're gonna go here in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means D's Word of the Night, Monday, March 3rd, 2025, has come to a closure in its final destination. Well, that's it. So, word of the night, man. Hey, relax and be thankful, man. You know, and right now, my special word to the night to Extraordinary Crypto, man. Same thing, brother. Just relax and get well, dude. Put it in God's hands and get well. Oh, let me give out one more other final last ideals and comments of the show. Don't forget, State of Direction will come back next week after I have the new WWE 2K25. Just let everybody know. And to all my viewers out there, a certain individual is no longer a part of us no more. Check out my last previous videos for further updates. So in this, and Prince, if you on here, I want to let you know personally by you being on here right now. Stephen Parks, if y'all see him on the show now, he is blocked infinitely. Check out my last previous shows and I'll update you on it. He is blocked infinitely. You see him? That's words of Malcolm X, by any means necessary. And that's the words uh, of Matt Hardy. Delete, 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 get rid of him permanently. Like I said once before, God's still working on me. That brother's dead to me. Just to let everybody know. He's dead to us, regardless of what it is. You see him, take him out. He's gone. Do whatever it is you have to do, but he can't come back on here no more. I'm going to leave it at that. Well, I'm about to take a little rest. I might get into some gameplay either tonight or in the morning. I got a couple of things I got to do in the morning. I'm yawning now, so yeah, I better get some rest. I had a long 12-hour day. And we're going to do some exclusive gameplay tomorrow. We're definitely going to get into some Monster Hunter Wild tomorrow. I want to give our final shout-outs right quick. Who else? To Mike Willis, my brother. Shout-out goes out to you. Who else I need to give a shout-out to? To the Dangerous One himself, DDG. Dangerous Danny Garcia, shout-out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorn, check out Thorn Theater Reviews on YouTube. Shout out goes out to you. To my newest member of the show, I love his idea, the No Troller Zone. To Jonathan Ware, shout out goes out to you. To Chase, and E, and Ernie, shout out goes out to the two of them. Who else I need to give a shout out to? And if I forget anybody, please leave in comments. I'm about to wrap this up. I'm tired, and we're gonna do some more, of this tomorrow. I gotta get some rest. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks of Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later. I'll see everybody next time on the Wild Side. Peace. Until next time, Chicago. Until next time, the world. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks of Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later. Public service announcement. Put those guns down. Put them away. It ain't worth it.